Hey Keith. So you think Christians should be listening to Al Sharpton?
There's a tendency for people who feel oppressed and feel like that they're being attacked to look to some kind of a savior. And Al Sharpton, who seems to show up at all the political events, and he seems to have a story of how he's defending them from the oppressors, is someone that a lot of people look to. I mean, he was at the funeral this last week of George Floyd, and he seems to pop up anytime there's a riot or a problem. And the Bible tells us we don't look to men for advice. We don't look to men for knowledge and wisdom. We look to God. And as a believer, we should be willing to pray and ask the Lord what it is that we're supposed to be doing. And even though they call him a reverend, the fruit of his life does not produce anything godly. He's not producing spiritual fruit in his life at all. So the fact that they're calling him a reverend is a big disservice to people who are serving the Lord, who are referred to as reverends. So I would just be very, very cautious, because those men are in it for themselves. They are making money off of this. When people get excited and start donating money, you need to follow the money. There's evidence to suggest that the Black Lives Matter movement is really just a fundraising event for the Democrats and the next election. And when the next election is over, the services of these agitated people will be over and all the money will be collected. And as Christians, we can't fall into that trap. There is no such thing as righteous anger in the life of a Christian. Our goal and our forward-looking activities are to look towards heaven, to look to God. He is the one who provides vengeance. He is the one who will bring justice. If something comes into our life that we are aware of, we need to be a just, merciful type person. That doesn't mean we have to go out and save the world, because the Bible tells us the world is evil. They will never be satisfied, and if you give them everything they want, they will still want more. And so we are called to live holy and just, righteous before God, and trust Him, because He is the one who people will stand before and give an account of their life. It's not our job to provide justice in this world. It is God's job, and He has promised that it will happen.